We used to be in interviews, and I'd be looking at him like he crazy sometimes. He'd do interviews, and he'd be like, yeah, N.W.A is an all-star group. Before we even blew up, and I was looking like, all-star group? Like, we ain't did nothing, but it's like he knew before we knew, you know what I mean? Like, what was gonna pop.
Straight visionary.
Yeah, it's like he had faith.
Straight visionary about,
what he was trying to do. Like,
I want the shit hard. I want it hard. It's a trip he put out JJ Fad first, but, but Ruthless was gonna be the hardcore label until JJ Fad blew up, and he's like, you know what? He probably could do more than just hard shit. He probably could do other shit, you know? So, but he was just, I just remembered him like, I want these kind of records on Ruthless. You know, he was specific. He wanted it rough, hardcore shit. It's like, man, them other raps y'all got without the hardcore shit, you know, say that for the side, but we want the rough shit. Because we wanted to make records. So it was like, Eazy was down to pay for us to go in the studio and make records. We was gonna make the shit hard like he wanted it.
That's crazy. What was that energy like in the studio?
The energy was crazy. It was just about fun. It was just free, fun. Imagine it's just us in the studio. We paying for the shit ourselves, because Eazy's paying for it, and we're just sitting there just creating. I mean, Eazy, we used to bump heads creatively.
Every character we knew coming by. That's what was fun, because everybody was dropping by while we was doing the records. Whether they stay 10 minutes or 20 minutes, 2 hours. You know, we was doing the record in one room, but in the little lobby, it was just always cracking. Somebody was always up in there just hanging out.
That's ill. You said y'all bumped heads creatively all the time?
Yeah, me and Eazy used to get in arguments all the time about what was gonna go on the record, what wasn't going on the record, like, all the time, you know? But we always come to a cool compromise, and it was always this mutual respect, because we knew we were both trying to get something that was great. You know what I'm saying? So we arguing, but we know we're both trying to get something great. It's just about, okay, what the fuck is that gonna be? You know? So we argue, stop, finish the record, go party.
That's crazy. Boiling down, man, when it's all said and done, history, 100 years from now, what would y'all want N.W.A. legacy to say?
World's most dangerous group. A group that made it all right for artists to be themselves. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I just think I would like for us to leave a legacy of inspiration, you know? Because, you know, we came from nothing, you know?
Dirt, nothing.
Yeah. And just that inspiration, and that you can just like do something that's really different. You can go against the grain. You can do something that's outside of the box and still win.
And leave a mark that's so big, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, leave that mark, that imprint that's so big.
And you know, you never pour when you're doing something creative. Right. When you're putting something together creative, you ain't thinking about nothing but that. You know, it's a focus, and it's a energy in doing something positive that helped us be what we are today. You know, I always said we was constructive and not destructive, even though we was living in a destructive neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We was like, yo, let's take this energy and let's do something fun, positive, and dope, and not just use our time to fuck up the neighborhood even more. So I just think that energy has inspired us and everybody who can hear our story, see our story, and understand our story.
Yeah, I was telling Cube this earlier. The group had to break up, not fade away. It had to break up. Everybody went and did their thing, and 26 years later, a movie about us? Poor kids from the streets? I mean, it had to break up to get here. It just, like a snowball was built in 26 years, and bam, I think we're gonna be bigger now than back then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Just looking at y'all, man, it seems like y'all still got the same chemistry, even though I wasn't even around looking then, just hearing the stories. It feels like the same vibe today. It's like, crazy,
ain't no
man.
beefs, ain't no nothing.
We got a bond that you can't manufacture it, you can't buy it, you gotta go through it. Yeah. And you know, we all look at each other and know what we went through to get where we are. And it's like, we did that shit. And we had the courage to do it. You know, there's a lot of obstacles. You know, we went from being just locals in LA to talking and grappling with C. Dolores Tucker and people like Tipper Gore and, you know, the PMRC and the FBI. And, you know, we tangling with some of the biggest power entities out there. You know, it's like all kind of forces against us, and it didn't crack us, break us, turn us into punks.
It made us stronger.
It make us bite our tongue. It just made us stand up even more, and that's powerful.
And I hope the movie, man, make other people that's young out there try to do what we did. You know what I mean? Like, say, I'm gonna go in the studio, we gonna go in here and make something new, fresh. We don't give a damn what nobody say, and maybe one day our shit'll be like this.
Yeah, and it might not even just, this inspiration is not just dedicated to music, it's whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, any type of art or entertainment, or anything that you're pushing towards, and, you know, people are telling you, you shouldn't do this because of this, you know, just stay strong about what you're trying to do if you really believe in it, and if it's good, keep it cracking, keep pushing, because something can come out of it. I mean, look at us.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
That's it.
That's it.
You got it?
It's the hostage. So whenever I'm stepping, cover your head like an ostrich. Groupies been waiting for this, suckers been hating for this. You know why? Cause so many y'all relating to this. Jealous is how they're feeling intentionally, but then start to love it because I made it eventually. Pumping the music, I keep the music like pumping, cause Ren ain't in it for nothing. I keep the average crowd jumping. Yo, you know the
Shit, it went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the hoes. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops. A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window and he started to say, it's all about making that GTA. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. They come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be